Hello, I wrote a thing, and I'm going to read it to you. Don't be a victim. How sometimes expressing awareness or acknowledging your victimization is met with claims that you're self-victimizing. Like I saw somebody say that queer people in the US were self-victimizing in response to worried comments from queer people about all the anti-queer shit that's going on in the government right now. They held their ground and insisted that, like, acknowledging you're being victimized is self-victimization. This isn't a rare mindset, the idea that becoming aware of or expressing awareness of the ways in which you have been or are being victimized is met with disdainful reactions from people who claim that to do so is victim mentality, often among claims that it'll hinder your growth and prevent you from pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, a very real and possible thing. This is enabler mentality. It's enabler mentality. It's so embedded in our society. The idea that the abuser just exists as a neutral party and that it's the duty of the abused to overcome the abuse and to do so without addressing or even thinking about the abuse. It's nonsense dreamt up by abusers, born of the lies they tell to their peers so they can dismiss the abused as being weak and whiny rather than accept the truth that their trusted friend or valued associate is actually a heartless abuser. Faced with the circumstance of a well-put-together man who seems intelligent and capable of being accused of abuse by a whinging and seemingly irrational and emotional, unstable person, one is faced with a decision. In order to side with the victim, one must confront the idea that decorum does not a good soul make. That any peer among us could be capable of unthinkable violence or exploitation. But to side with the abuser, you only have to believe that the accuser is a weak-willed person with no discipline or direction or simply envies or resents the accused's success and status. The latter does not make waves, internally nor externally. Neither does the latter prevent or discourage abuse. In fact, it's the opposite, and those abusers who are enabled may become emboldened by the lack of consequences. Thank you.